Hello everybody, this is Refresh, and I'm here to do a traditional draft for Tarkir Dragonstorm. We have our draft token here, and this will be my first traditional draft for the format. So we'll pay our draft token and jump into this. Alright, so I learned from listening a little bit to what people have been saying about this format, and they say that playing 5-color good stuff is sort of what you want to do with this particular format, and dragons are kind of the way. And Abzan is the worst, and so I'm going to sort of ignore Falathar here because it seems strong, but it's also not what you're trying to do here. So we're looking for the greatest power here, and or removal, like Caustic Exhale is a pretty good removal card. This is a reasonable dragon, but it's an Abzan. This is a way to ramp, I guess. That's okay. This can get you a Dragonstorm Globe or a Boulderbone Dragon. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we'll take this one and see if we can lean into this. Simsic Appraiser is also important here. Ooh, well, we missed it, so there we are. This is a pretty good dragon. Flying, Vigilance, Trample, Hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage yet. We are passing on what Dragon's Prey as removal spell, the Veteran Ice Climber, Sandstep Citadel. I think we can just take this. You know, dragon is blue and it goes with this, and passing on Evolving Wilds, but I think that's fine. Here, this is draw 3 cards. That seems pretty cool. Let's see. Siege of the Fang. Sage of the Fang. Okay, that's just okay. It's not really what we're trying to do here. Take a Dismal Backwater. I can take this. That's probably not what we're trying to do either. I can take removal with the Dragon's Prey. Or Kintree Severance as an exile card. That's an option. So I either take card draw or I take this as a removal spell. I think a 4 mana or maybe even 5 mana removal spell may not be that good. Dragon's Prey might be better. But I think I'm just going to take this because it seems like it's good refill later. So we'll do that. It's also in blue. And that's the one color I feel pretty strongly about here. We can take an Iridescent Tiger as a way to just restock. Tranquil Cove, not as interesting. I guess this is a way to get to our creatures, our power here. Kumar Initiate, okay. I like Iridescent Tiger just in being able to play this as something to slow things down, and then playing something else like a Karakik Guardian afterwards wouldn't be bad. The only other thing I'm thinking about is this as a way to ramp into my bigger creatures. I'll take a Sultan Monument, actually. That's 2 of my 3 colors. So, yeah, we'll take the Monument. That seems fine. And then here, Dragon Claw Strike is okay. I like the Wayfarer as a way to ramp. Let's see. Unending Whisperer, maybe not. Veteran, probably not. Yeah, I think this is a format where you, if I'm watching everybody correctly and thinking about the opponents that I faced, you really want to be playing the big splashy deck with the strongest cards possible. This having Hexproof until it deals damage seems pretty strong. And then I think the Wayfinder is a good way to make sure that I'm fixed with my mana so that I can get there. And it'll, hold the ground or trade if I need to. And here, a Mammoth Bellow, I mean, it's not amazing, but it does hold the ground pretty well. I think it's competing with, I guess, Narset's Rebuke as a removal spell, which I can use then and then cast something like Winternight Stories afterwards. So that's an option. Do I take the tokens or do I take the Narset's Rebuke? I think I'm going to take the tokens here. I think we are kind of leaning into being some sort of teamer build because of the Guardian here. I mean, we can go wider than that, but this is also probably the highest power, so we'll take that. And then, no, that's not what we want. Let's see, what's the next strongest card here? Sagu Pummeler. I'll take the Thornwood Falls here. I can take the Devotee, I guess, but we're not really like doing the aggro thing, and that's not in the color that we're looking at. I think just, being able to play my cards a little bit easier is better. The Pummeler, I think, is also reasonable as a body, 4/4 for 4. So it's either the Falls or the Pummeler, but I think the Thorn Falls wins a little bit more here based on what we have so far. I don't think anything else here is all that strong. And then here, we'll take the Leopard or maybe Sarkhan's Resolve. I think one of these is a place that we can start. I think the Leopard's a fine early play that can also blow up, I think, if we need to. So, not an ideal card in this deck, but you know, sometimes you just need things to do earlier in the game, and that's what the Leopard is hopefully going to do for us here. Alright, we can take the Swiftwater Cliffs, Sarkhan's Resolve. This does destroy a creature with flying, and this can ramp. We don't have anything that we're ramping to, so maybe this is less good for us. I think we're just going to take the Swiftwater Cliffs, right? I mean, I guess I could put something in the graveyard through the mill, but I think the Swiftwater Cliffs might be better for us. Alright, here, there's a lot of options. I guess I can take the Ice Climber. I don't know that milling is really what we're trying to do, but I mean, this is not great removal. And Sarkhan's Resolve, I guess he can kill dragons, and that's kind of important. Let's take a Resolve here. Here, I don't know that anything is what we're looking for. I guess this is a way to protect one of my creatures. That's probably better than the Snowmelt Stag or the Humbling Elder or even the Coordinated Removal here. I don't know if we're going to play this or not, but I'm probably almost certain not to play one of those cards. Okay, I mean, we'll play the Rejuvenator now just because it's a card. It's going to be better than these two, I think, for me, especially some. I think I'm centered on Teamer here. I'll take the black card and not play it. I'm probably not playing this. Rot Curse with Sasha seems pretty strong. Is it strong enough, though, to take? Let's see. Rallying Dawnbreaker is not what I want. Bloodflies, Pummeler. See, this is one of the situations where I think... Oh, I guess Fresh Start is a good removal spell. I think I'd take that over the Rixasha, but this is pretty strong. Exile from your graveyard and decay X creatures. You hit once, you exile, and then decay a bunch of your opponent's creatures. Seems pretty good. But do I just take a Fresh Start because it just eliminates a creature? I think so, but I may be wrong. I mean, this seems potentially really strong, but if you just decay your opponent's creatures, and then, well, I took Fresh Start anyways. What is this Fleshcrafter? Copy of any creature. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I like that. This is just okay. Vanguard is not what we're interested in. Bellringer is not what we're interested in. Trade Route Envoy is not what we're interested in. Polar Dragon is like Bad Dragon. I guess that's a choice. But I think we just take this, right? Because it can become the best creature on the battlefield, so you get that one. And then you can also turn it into something else. Yeah, that seems pretty strong. I think that's an easy pick here. New Way Forward. Okay, Storm Brood. Ooh, this is good. I think New Way Forward could be good too. I mean, I only have to splash a little bit to get that card. But I think I want to make sure that I have ways of winning, and the Storm Brood is that for me. Could also take Saltwood Skirmish, but it's probably not as interesting to what I'm trying to do. This is also in my main colors, which makes it easier to cast, and I don't have to worry about mana as much. Especially because fixing, I guess Rugged Highlands is there, but yeah, I think that this is probably the way to go here. Just being able to slash it or put counters on creatures if I need to is good enough for me. I like Spectral Denial. Let's see, what am I missing here? Tranquil Cove is an option. Hunters, I guess, that's not really that great. Sig Appraiser. It's either Denial or Appraiser. Here, I think I'm going to take Appraiser because I think I need the 3 a little bit more than I need this card. So we'll take the 3. That refills my hand. And then here, we take another Subsiga Praiser. I mean, I'm not playing this. The double red. Well, actually, that's probably strong enough to take over the Praiser. That's pretty strong. I'm passing the Shrine Keeper, which is also pretty good. But yeah, double. Even though it's double red, red is one of my colors right now, and other dragons you control getting stronger is probably worth it over the Praiser, I think. But let me know if I'm wrong about that. And then here, Tawny Back, I guess. I can take a Dismal Backwater, maybe. It's either that or the Tawny Back. I think the Dismal Backwater is going to do a little bit more for me overall. And just, if I get a good black card, I have a Sultan Monument and the Backwater. I guess I could also just take the Death Gorger as a top-end black card. Like, you know, I have this monument here. It's not going to be too hard for me to splash into this. This is a reasonable card. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Durgar Island Dragon is not bad. Jeskai Monument. Oh, that's also pretty good. So, I could take one of these dragons. I think the Durgar Island Dragon is slightly better. Or the Jeskai Monument. I'm not sure which of these is better for me right now. I don't need... I got that's covered. I don't... Well, I guess I'm taking the Durgar Island Dragon here. We'll take the Timur Devotee as a ground blocker for a while, I guess. This does get me a card. I guess that's okay. I guess I have a lot of 2s. I guess I can afford to take a 4, right? Did this... Oh, there we go. We took it anyways. Here... This is not what we're trying to do. Veteran's not what we're trying to do. What is this? With 2... If you cast 2 or more spells, that's not what we're trying to do. I guess I'm not playing any of these cards, so I'll just take the 4/3. I'll take the 100 battle. Yeah, maybe because I can mill it. We'll see. Here we'll take the 4/3. I guess I'll take the 3 mana card just because I need something to hold that spot for now. But I hope not to be playing this. And then here, I'm not playing any of these. I guess this is... I guess I can take this as a ground blocker. Yeah, to hold some time. Reverberating Summons. No. I'll take the Tranquil Cove, I guess. To maybe splash into white if I need it. Yeah, that's fine. And then the Serpent is okay. Twin Bolt, maybe? That might come out of my board. Mirroring River Regent is, I think, the easy pick here. I am passing the Breaching Dragonstorm and the Molten Exhale. The Storm Shriek Feral. But I think that this is just ridiculously strong. It bounces up to 2 of your opponent's permanents. That's a big turn there, so that's the way to go. I think I can take another fresh start here. Let's see, what am I passing? Songcrafter Mage isn't bad. But it only hits instants and sorceries, of which I don't have many. So I think for me, the fresh start is a little bit better as a removal spell. I'm passing Riverwalk Technique, I guess, is the one card that I would want. I guess a Bloodfell Caves wouldn't be bad either. But we'll just start with the fresh start here. Seems good. And then here, Focus of Mind as a card draw spell is a maybe. Take a Bloodfell Caves to shore up the bottom there. I can take aggressive negotiations to rip a card from my opponent's hand. Oh, the Dragon Sniper is actually a pretty good ground defense card. Probably the pick here, actually, over anything else. Yeah, we'll take that. And then destroy all creatures and enchantments. Okay. I mean, I guess I could try that. That's 8 mana, but if I can play it, big things are going to happen. The thing that I'm facing here is I either take that or like Timur Monument or Caustic Exhale. Can I get to 8 mana is, I guess, a question. Like, I'm passing Roamer's Routine. And this would definitely stabilize like my deck, as would Caustic Exhale in terms of mana generation. But we'll aim big here. We'll see if I can get there. And then we'll take the Jeskai Monument now. I don't think I want a second Mammoth Bellow. I think I'm good on like things to do. And I think I just need to make sure I can play the stuff that I have. So this will help me get there, and then I can get the birds if I need it. You know, the bellows, I already have one, so we're good with that. Alright, while we're waiting, let's see what we're going to cut here. Alright, what do we have? Let's see, Temur Whisper, Rite of Renewal. That seems pretty good. That's a way to get something back, I guess. We're not really interested in these cards. Unending Whisper, I guess a Devotee could be okay, but yeah, I think we just take the Rite of Renewal as card draw. We have some strong cards that we would like to get back. No, no. No, no, no. I guess we take the Temur Devotee now. This Forecaster might not make the cut because I have not seen a Boulderborn Dragon or Dragonstorm Globe. At this point, I don't anticipate I will. Alright. Narcissus Rebuke as removal is probably the way to go. Over Duelist or Whisper. Or Earth Carver. I guess Reclamation is okay for the board. Do I want that in my board, or do I want the Rebuke? At this point, I don't know if the Rebuke's going to make the cut. I'm going to put this in my board. And then I'll take Snakeskin Veil, I guess, to protect my guys. I don't know if I want this particular dragon. I guess I'm going to take Riverwalk Technique. That's a decent card. Alright, we'll try that. And here, we don't want the Vanguard. Seize Opportunity. Okay, this is all just dregs. So I'll just take the uncommon because it's uncommon. I'm not playing any of these cards. Here, I'm not playing any of these cards either. I guess I'll take this as... No, I don't need any more 6s. I don't need this either. So, yeah, I'm not playing any of these. I'll take this and not play it. Here, I'll take the Watcher and not play it, I think. I guess it's a 3, so that's something. Yeah. I'm not playing this, so I guess I'm taking this and not playing it. Alright, so we are kind of 5-color stuff, but not really. We're not really playing any white cards, and we have just a Feral Deathgorger in black, which I don't know if it's going to stick, because, you know, I have to cut a bunch of cards here, and I think it's easier just to cut this, because we didn't get a single Dragon's Globe. So this, I don't have Boulderborn Dragon or Dragon's Globe, so this is an easy pass. And then if I can cut black, you know, my mana is going to be easier, so we'll just cut that. And we only have the Death Begets Life at the top, and we have the Sultai Monument to help search out that swamp that we have, so that's fine. We have Jeskai Monument. We don't even need a Plains, because this is the only thing that requires white mana. So I think the one Tranquil Cove should cover it for that. We need to have 5 more cards here. So let's see what's on the weekend here. This is for the board. We'll bring it out if we need it. We're almost certain to find dragons to hit, so I think Sarkhan's Resolve remains good here. Devotee might get cut. I like these two as removal. I think this Bellringer's not doing anything in my deck, so we'll cut that. That's just a blocker, I think. These two are just blockers. I might need to cut one of those, but I want to make sure my curve is properly shaped here. Fleshcrafter can be the biggest card on the board, so I definitely want to keep that. This is useful as well. This gets me a card, and that almost makes it good enough, I think. This is Ramp, which I'm going to need to get to Death Begets Life. This will slow down my opponent. I think those dragons are fine. So I think I might want to cut maybe like the Durgar Island dragon. How many dragons do I have? I don't have a lot, right? I have 5. And the Stormscale Scion. Well, it's pretty good if I can play something before it, but I don't have a lot of cheap spells. Well, I guess I have a number of 2s. If I can get to 7, then this is gonna make 2, which is pretty good. Do I want to keep Death Beget Life is the question. This is a huge board wipe. I think so. I think so. Alright, so let's see. Is this Mammoth Bellow going to do anything for me? Do I need to cut the Right of Renewal? Maybe. How many card draw spells do I have? I have the Winter Night Stories as a way to draw cards. I have... How many creatures do I have? 16. I have a reasonable amount of creatures. The Equilibrium Adept, which is kind of and the Subsequent Appraiser. These will help refill my hand. These get double use because they create creatures. I think I can cut like the Rescue Leopard and the Watcher as like some of my weaker creatures. And then maybe I might need another land because I have so many expensive spells here and I don't have much ramp. I just have the Rainville Rejuvenator and these two to try to get me there. And I don't have a lot of removal either. Did I get the Narset's card? The removal there? No, I didn't. Okay. So depending on what I see, I might have to bring in things like Twin Bolt, you know, and some more lower end cards to help shore up the game if I end up against a more aggressive deck. But I think that this is an okay start. I'm gonna cut again from the top because obviously, you know, this is a two mana spell that slow things down. So that actually has a place. This also can give me a card as well, and so. What is the weakest remaining card? I guess Mammoth Bellow. I mean, you know, it makes a 5/5, but I kind of want to be doing a little bit more than that, so I'll cut that. And then this is my deck. It's kind of a weird looking deck. I don't have a lot of ramp, but I do have 3 cards to get me lands, and so I think that that's enough for this to work. Let's just make sure my mana is correct here. Yeah, mostly blue, some green, a little bit of red, and a little less, and just a tiny bit of black. So the 1 swamp should cut it. I have 2 swamps. I guess 2 is fine, because I do want to be able to cast this eventually. The Sultai Monument will get me a swamp as well. If I mill this, then I'll want, the backup, so that's fine. And then I have 4, 5, 6, 7 blues. 6 greens, 4 reds. I think that 4 reds makes sense. These two can, the Jeskai Monument can get red, and then I'll need extra reds to be able to cast like the Stormscale Scion. This might get cut too, but I think that we'll try it for now. So yeah, I think this is okay. Let's give it a shot. I'll definitely play first, and we have our main color, so it is kind of slow, but at least I can coil and catch and then just stop some things early on, so I'll keep this. Okay, we're definitely going to Sultai Monument and pull out our swamp here. Okay, we're all dirtling. I'll play the Swiftwater Cliffs. I can flash and neutralize something if I need to. Good card. I wish I had it. Alright, well, we're both kind of doing nothing and staring at each other, huh? We don't need the Jeskai Monument just now. I guess I could play it, because I'm not doing anything else. I'll play the Swamp. A Monument out. Probably another island. that's pretty good. They've got it. Alright. Go to my turn. I guess I'm going to make some tokens here on the ground. Or I can just play this and bounce their guy. That seems fine. Okay. That's some value. That's troublesome. Well, I can Dragon Sniper that, so that's good. I could also Mirroring River Regent, but I don't want to give them this dragon back. So... let's see. I don't want to attack with that. I can make zombies on the ground. I guess I can do this, and is this sorcery speed? Only as a sorcery, so let's make some zombies. Swing with the serpent. Play the sniper on the ground. Yeah, seems good. Sure, I'll do this trade. That's fine. Oh, I have this. That's interesting. So I could just play this, bounce the two of these, and then I have my big guy to deal with their big guy. I think that's fine. If things go really south for me, I have other options too. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go. You and you can go. Swing with you. And you. Actually, let's swing with both. Okay, so they have that. I think having enchantment removal in this deck would be good. We're gonna play this, and I guess we just swing. Go team. I can do this at sorcery speed. I'll do it next turn. I have removal, so that's fine. Okay, they're just waiting. Alright, let's go. I could play this. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Let's go. My opponent just seems like they're waiting. I don't want to get countered, so we're just going to attack and make some guys on the ground here. Alright. I mean, that's great. That's great. They could still counter this. Do I have the mana to pay? Yes, I do. Okay. Resolve. Oh, they had a dragon. Yeah, I should have remembered that. Oops. That was my memory failing there. Or did they? Oh, I killed that, right? Oh, okay. I couldn't have known. Yep. There goes their engine. Yeah, I can't do anything about that either. Seems good. Nice. Nicely played. Alright. Well, I guess I could neuter this, but do I really need to? It's just doing 3 damage a turn. Let's go to my turn. Now I have the Whirling Stormbrood. I'm wondering if I play this and then fresh start. They have counter magic up. They probably have another dragon at this point. Put this as a 5 mana spell. I just make some birds, I guess. What's the best? I can also play this at this point, but I want to pull them in. Let's just wait. I can wait. I don't need to do this right now. So yeah, let's hold. No attacks end the turn. No, that's really annoying. Alright, let's just knock this thing out so it doesn't do anything anymore. Alright. Do I do this now? I guess we'll find out if they have a counterspell. Let's draw them out if they have them. Okay, they have them. Alright then. I'll block it. It doesn't matter though. Yep. Yep. Perfect. They've tapped out. So this is where I'm going to get all my value. We're going to swing with this guy. They take the easy block. That's fine. Okay. Then we'll just blow them out here. Do I want to return this? I'm not going to leave that. I'm going to leave that there. I've got enough cards. We are going to play the Thornwood Falls. Then we're going to pitch... Let's see, how many cards do I have? 12? We'll pitch the Wayfinder, the Island, the Forest. Okay. That's a guy for sure. Yeah, I think we just swing into this, right? We have negates. We have this. Oh, I can just do this, right? Because this isn't legendary. No, it's not. Okay. And I can pay for the Caustic Exile, right? Yeah. Seems good. Yeah, this guy. Bounce this guy. And just that. That's fine. And then go to combat. Swing with you. And then end the turn. Alright. So they're definitely playing 5-color dragons, but a little bit more white and blue. Let's see what we have. I like keeping... I think bringing in the Heritage Reclamation is good against their particular package of artifacts. I think we can probably cut... I feel like my fresh starts were dying in my hand, so I could probably cut one of those. And then, yeah, that's probably where we go. Let's see. Okay. I mean, we have all of our colors here, so it's probably an easy keep. Good card. Really good card. They got their engine up early. That's bad news for me. Okay, we got a monument. Do I play the monument or do I play the tap land? I think I'm going to play the tap land because I want to get to the appraiser. So let's go swinging. Play the tap land. Oh wow, okay. Now we have all of our monuments, but we don't really need them. We need some kind of action. I mean, besides the regent, which we're going to get to. So let's play the appraiser, see what we can find. Yeah, this is something that we want to get to, right? Or do I want the land? I think we'll take the guardian. There's no reason to attack into the appraiser. that's the card that I wish I had. I'm going to do this trade every day. Alright, we have a ramp, and I think we're going to play it for sure here. So we'll play this out, and then we'll go to combat. And then we just ramp. Do I want to mill? I don't think I do. I think this deck is not inclined to mill. Nice. That does slow me down quite a bit here. Okay. I'll play this. I think I just play these two. I'm going to swing with this. I think trading this for the skimmer is okay here. Okay. We'll play out. I think I need more blue, so... we don't have any black. Oh, we have this as black. We'll play the Jeskai Monument. Actually, we'll just play them all, right? Grab this. We'll grab another blue. Oh, I should have taken a red mana, actually. That was a mistake on my part. We'll play this now. And then we'll grab another blue, right? I have island, yeah, island. I'm letting that one through. It's another appraiser. Okay. Cool. We'll play the island that they know that I have. And then they don't... Oh, they have 2 mana, so they could theoretically counter something. So I think I'm just going to play this out. Just make you guys. Now I have birds. Cool. I got the Boulderborn. Oh, those are the Boulderborn dragons. Okay. Now I gotta realize that these are good with the Dragonstorm globe. Okay. That helps a lot, because that means that I'm going to be able to bounce the globe and the dragon. Okay. So they chose not to attack. Yeah, this is them tapped out, so this is the best time for me to play this. Let's go ahead and play you. Bounce out your dragon and your globe. And then I'm just going to hold here. Okay, they tapped out again, which means that I'm going to be able to attack. Alright, so we got this. So we're going to play out a swamp now. We'll attack with the Meringue River Regent. They're going to take the hit. We'll play this Guardian as a defensive card. Sure, that's fine. Okay. We have a lot of mana. We'll play it out because I don't want to get countered, and then we'll just play the Equilibrium Adept and see what comes up. Autopay. Oh yay, that's good. Let's swing with you. And they gave up. Alright, we got there. We had all the answers ready for them, so they needed a bigger bomb in order to defeat me. And we got the win. So that was a good start. Let's see if we can keep going for bigger wins. Ooh, I guess the Jeskai Monument will get me the mountain, so this is okay. Alright, I'll keep this. Oh, the Sultan Monument will get me the swamp. Great. Oh, okay, they're doing that. Good for them. Let's see. Let's break out the... It's going to be one of these monuments. Yeah, let's get the mountain first. We drew a mountain anyways. Alright, well, here we go. We're going to play the sniper and the monument. Let's grab our swamp. I'm gonna let that hit me. Rather block something scary. Riverwalk technique is cool. Stormbrood I can play on 4. I don't want to get hit with a removal spell, so I think I'm just gonna hold this and swing. And then yeah, we'll just hold Riverwalk technique. I guess I can play the Devotee, but it's not really going to do much for me here. Yeah, let's hold the Devotee. The Riverwalk technique in. Okay. That I don't mind as much. I can trade that with the Devotee, or I can just fresh start it. Either way. Okay, now do I want to make that pop away? I don't think so. Maybe I just hold on then. I don't want to waste my mana. Let's just fresh start. I don't know. Let's just make that go away. Right? Can I do this as an instant speed? No. Okay. Yeah, let's just make this guy go away. Alright, let's see if we can find another blue mana. Yay. I'll take the island. Thank you. We'll play that. And then I think I'm going to swing with the sniper and... No, actually, I'm just going to play the Devotee at this point. Yeah, let's just play the Devotee. We'll just hold for now. I'm not blocking that. Oh, they have their own sniper. Cool. Great. Let's just swing then. We have Stormbrew coming in, so that's cool. Oh, I can do that instant speed. That's even better. So let's just swing with the Wayfinder here. Actually, should I just hold it back as a blocker for the sniper? Yeah, let's just hold. No, we can swing into this. That's fine. Okay. Because I can always block with the other one and fresh start the sniper. End the turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. Okay. That's cool. Good card. Sure. Do that. That's fine. Okay, we'll play this. Block here. Trading the devotee sounds okay for this thing. Okay. It's a trade. Oh, they draw cards. Oh, good for them. Good for them. They got that. Great. I think we're just gonna make some dudes then. Should I make the zombies or should I make the blue? Or should I make the birds? Let's make the birds so I can get in there through the air. Then we'll just hold here. Oh, that's a good card. Okay. So a big mill. Okay. Ooh, do I send this back into their hand? See if they want to mill another handful of cards. That seems like fun. Okay, let's try that. We're gonna swing with our birds. Cause this is, yeah, that's not something. Okay, this on 5, and then I'll have 3 mana left. I'm not trying to go into anything, so let's just bounce this thing out. See you later. They got it. Way to go. Way to think about that before you chose to do it. Okay. Just hold on to that. Got a lot of lands. Gonna swing with our flyers again. They're a swamp. They're a rejuvenator. Have the mana for the fresh start. I'm not building anything. That's not me. I could do this too if I wanted to. That's a lot of guys. Maybe I do that. Yeah, I don't think fresh start's gonna matter here. I have chumpers for days, so let's just use our magic mana. Alright. Do I just send the whole team to block? I'll just chump the Wayfinder. It's fine. Oh, they got 2. Okay. Go team. Play this as a 4/4 flyer. I have fresh start. And I have some magic. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Do I try fresh starting this guy? If he dies, then he gets the graveyard trigger again. I think I can just take this hit, right? It's just 5. Let's let it hit me. No blocks, so you can hit me. I just need to clear out any air blockers, because that's where things get a little dicey. I'm going to draw some cards here. Yeah, I'll take the Sarkon's Resolve. And then we'll go combat. Swing in the air. Boom, boom, boom. Removal. Yeah, you got me. That's gonna get me. Okay. then I have a pump and a fresh start. Okay, this is fine. They swing. I'm not even going to block. I am going to fresh start this thing. So that it's a nothing attack. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. Yeah, this is no really good attacks on the ground, so it's just my birds that are doing all the work here. But I have lots of blockers, at least. Do I want to keep that alive? Yeah, I think I can. Then the turn. Sure. Get your counter. Alright. Now I just bounce like these two. Well, let's just swing in the air for now. And yeah, let's go ahead and bounce. Do some bouncing. We'll bounce you and you. And then end the turn. Didn't have the removal. I didn't really see anything to be too concerned with right now, so let's see. I think I just send it back. Yeah, I don't really see anything to be concerned about right now. They did have a lot of ways of refilling the hand, but it seems okay. I don't know if the leopard is going to cut it here, but I'm not sure that I have another 3-drop that I'd rather put in its place. Yeah, so we'll just stick with this. I don't like this, but I have my colors, so, and maybe the appraiser will help me get there. And we've got the Silting Monument anyways, that'll get us our swamp. We lose life and the creature endures 1? That's pretty good. That's really good. Okay. Let's get our swamp. Sure. I think the Fleshcrafter has the most power, but I would probably take the Appraiser. Good pick. Good pick. It's a strong card. I'm going to have to bounce it at some point. For now, we will play out Swamp and the Leopard. Then hold. Sure. I'm guessing they take the Serpent. Yeah, that's the right pick. That's what I would have done too. They put everything on this one creature, so if I just draw removal, I'll be in okay shape here, but I do need to draw that removal. Right now, this is not it. Oh, Death Begets Life. It's a little slow for what I'm trying to do. I'm going to swing with this Leopard here. I'll play the Rejuvenator. Maybe I'll be able to get to Death Begets Life. I'm not milling anything. Okay. No, make that stronger. Hits for 7. So I need removal or a blocker in one turn. Dragon Sniper? Sure. I need a lot of help. It's not the help that I need. This gets me zombies, which isn't actually that helpful. I guess I can play this to make a copy of this. Okay. It's not great, but that's what I have to do to survive another turn. You become this. And then this attacking is bad because I don't want this to be the counters, so no attacks. Oh, you got there. Nice. Alright, you got me. Got me. They had the bomb early on and they got there. As well as the hand removal. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to counter hand removal here. And I don't think I have anything else to deal with that bomb, so I think we just keep going. Yeah, we're playing first. We have most of our colors. It's a really slow hand, though. I think I'm gonna get run over if I keep this one. So we're gonna mull. This is better, I think. Yeah, I have things to do earlier, so we'll keep this. Keep 6, and we'll probably pitch the swamp, because I can grab it with the Sultai Monument in the end anyways. Yeah. Oh, that's a good card. Grab our swamp. That's an annoying card. Okay. Do this, and I guess we can just fresh start this to make it a nothing for a while. Yeah, that's fine. So the reason I'm not winning, so let's just shrink this thing down for a sec. Okay, that's also annoying, but this is the life we lead. Don't really need the red mana yet. Let's play this, and I think we Jeskai Monument, grab another island, and we'll just tap this down with a dragon. Okay, you just hang tight and don't do anything for a second. Don't care that much about the blood flies. Let's just make this for now. Ooh, that's annoying. This is a trade I'm happy to make. The Riverwalk technique will make things really annoying for my opponent. But first I'm just going to bounce their 2 flyers to their hand. So you two, go away. And then, do I swing with this? Yeah, let's go ahead and swing with this. If they trade their thing in for the lightning counter or whatever. Okay, so I have 4 mana open. Can't crack this until I play the red. So we'll play the red. I could crack this, but I won't have the 4 mana open. I think I just swing with the Meringue River Regent now. Yeah. Just with you. Alright, and then we'll make some birds. No, we'll just hold. Yeah, let's make some birds. That'll make the blood flies a little more annoyed here. That's fine. Good for them. Alright, let's get the life. Let's go swinging. The Regent. Okay, they're chomping for a turn. Cool. Alright, we can hold Riverwalk Technique and Fresh Start as options here, so let's see what they do. Oh, interesting. You're attacking with that guy? Yeah, let's let it hit me. That's fine. No blocks. You can hit me with that guy. Let's Riverwalk Technique them then. Make this guy go away. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's a thing. Could use non-lands though. I have a lot of lands, and this is not cutting it for me here. Sure. Okay. Well, let's just shrink this thing to a nothing then. Yeah, it's annoying. I'll take this hit. Gotta draw it on lands. Oh, oof. Alright, well, we're just holding then. They're refilling. I'm just gonna block with the whole team here. If they have something, then they have something. Okay. Gives me another chance to not draw something that's not a land, but apparently that's not what my deck does. Okay, now I need a miracle. Oh, hey, a miracle is a land. Eh, feels bad. I mean, I lost that one just purely on the mana flood there. Alright, let's see if we can end on a positive note. I do not have any blue. I guess I can cast the leopard, but I think I can't keep this because there's too much blue I need. Better. Okay, this is way better. We'll keep this. I'm gonna pop out one island. We'll grab the Thorn and Falls helps with that. The Enoch Refinder will help with that too. I don't have any payoffs, but at least I have ways of getting to a payoff. Alright, well, we will play the Forest here and Wayfinder. I got a land. Let's take it. Oh, okay. They've got a aggro plan here. It's not looking great for me, but okay. This is life. I guess I can Sarkhan's Resolve to beat down the pack beasts. I think that's probably what I have to do here. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's not the best way of going about this, but do this block. Darken's Resolve. So I can get rid of this thing. And then I guess the Rain Veil Rejuvenator will try to hold things down for a little bit. Or I can just crack this and kill this before they get it back. No, let's just do this. I'm not milling anything. This is not blocking right now. It's just oh, whoops. I forgot about these two things. Alright, well, I can make mistakes. It's good. No blocks. I'm gonna take these hits. I'm gonna need more help though. Fast. That's not what I needed. Lands are not helping me here. Okay. We'll have to bounce the Bone Karn Butcher because it's making these things dangerous, unfortunately. But I don't have a good... Like, I can bounce these, but then these little guys are going to come in. Actually, you know what? I still bounce this. Okay. So, here's the deal. Like, yes, these are coming in, but if they only attack with this 2/2, then, you know, this is not the craziest thing in the world. I have a 2/2 to block. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. I'm gonna take a beating here. I'm gonna do this trade and take a lot of damage. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm not sure that there's any way out of this, especially if they have a trick. They have a trick. Well, we're up against an aggro deck, so we have to make sure we have answers to that. We gotta make sure that we have things that we can do to deal with what they're up to. I think here we might want to, let's see, my early cards are fine. I might need to slice out some of this top end here that's just maybe too slow. Like, I think we'll need like Twin Bolt in here. And maybe the Mammoth Bellow. So let's bounce out. So add Twin Bolt, cut. Maybe this 8-drop, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to it. Try to go at it like this. Yeah, I'll play first. I don't have my main color. I'm going to them all that. This is bad, but we'll keep it. We'll put the Twin Bolt on the bottom, because I don't know if I'll be able to cast it. Fine, we'll play Forest, we'll have a 2/2. Okay. Let's go ahead and play... I think I swing, and I don't mind this trade here, because I think their card is better. Let's go. We're going to draw 3 cards. And we will discard... Of these, I think this is doing the least for me. Yeah, let's cut the Equilibrium Adept. Do I? I think I just let that through. Okay. So it looks like I'm on a slightly better footing here. We're going to play out the Mountain. We'll swing with this thing. Okay, we'll play the Rain Veil Rejuvenator. I'm not milling. That's annoying. Alright. Good on you. You got me. Alright, I'm gonna need... Let's see, we'll play this. Unfortunately, I'm flooding again, which is really bad for me. Okay. Okay. At least I can play a 6, so that's a plus. We'll just get this thing going. Okay. I guess I can just do this. Only problem is... You know what? Maybe this into Storm Scale Scion on the following turn is not the worst thing here. Okay. Let's surprise with this. And then... Or do I just put the counters on this thing so it's beyond the size of their cards? Let's hold. No attacks on the turn. Guessing that they have some sort of trick. If I block, then they'll kill. I think I still have to block. If they have the +2/+1 on both, then I'd rather lose the dragon to that than both. Oh, nice. Yeah, they got me. Okay. Okay. There it is. It's exceptionally bad here. Okay. Yeah, no attacks at the turn. Okay, let's play this. Alright, we will block this and this and this. Sure. Wow, they got me. Nice. Oh, and I just drew lands. Well, I guess that ends that. It's pretty disgusting. I mean, I got wrecked on multiple unpredictable fronts there. Despite having what seemed like it was going to be a blowout. Yeah, I mean, look, I flooded out so hard. Look at all the lands I've drawn versus what they've drawn. And so, was I going to lose if I flooded? Yes, that's just what happens in Magic the Gathering. But it feels kind of bad that I had such a strong response and they still had the blowout for that. So, let's claim our meager reward here. Just one pack. We'll open that one. Here we go. Will I take the team or battle crier first? I mean, this seems okay. I think in this format, though, you're supposed to start with, like, the forecaster and try to get all the globes. I think that's correct. Or the caustic exile. I think either of these are the correct pick, even over this rare. And I think of them, I'd choose the exile first. There's an argument that the forecaster is better. I took it last time and it didn't get a single globe, and I didn't realize the Boulderborn Dragon was what it was, but it's also the less exciting thing to grab with it, so that I think the Caustic Exile is the pick for me. But let me know if you would go the other way. Let me know what you also thought about the draft and the games in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.